What's going on, everybody? Saberwolf94. So apparently the rumors about the release date of the PlayStation 5 have already started. Information about the specs, ridiculous information about the release date being 2018 or some shit, that it might happen. Man, that's so dumb. That's a dumbass idea. And actually on vgchartz, I'm glad there's a new post about, they've asked some reliable sources and from Sony, and they basically confirmed that there's no way minimum it's going to be 2020, and that's not even certain. Now things of course change and shit. They've said that on the post, but it would be a fucking dumbass idea for the PlayStation 5 to come out 2018, even 2019 if you ask me. For me, even 2020 is not that great. I mean, if it's maybe late 2020, or they start releasing information and it comes out in 2021, then maybe, yeah. But it's just a terrible idea for it to come so early for two reasons basically. Now, conventionally consoles last around 5 years. That's kind of been the standard. But with the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, I feel that standard has changed. The Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, as people might know, they've lasted very, very, very long. They lasted for many fucking years. I believe might even be a decade, might even be more than that. Between 10 years, maybe you could say 11 years, but they've lasted fucking long, man. They lasted for a long time. They were getting AAA games like Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom of Pain, and I think Titanfall, and all these games that are basically, people would say they had no business being there. But I guess that's a different story. Since the PS4 and the Xbox One weren't that big of a leap from those systems, maybe that's why they got them. But I digress. That's another topic. But if you think about how long they've lasted, I feel like it's the new standard now. Like people got used to it. At least I got used to it. And because they lasted so long, it's like we expect it to be the natural thing for the PlayStation 4. With them lasting so long, I mean, I want my PlayStation 4 to last longer, and the Xbox One. It's like it's the new standard for them to last just as much, or at least close to them. That's what I feel like. People got used to the PlayStation 3 and Xbox One lasting so long. So I feel like it's gonna be the same with PlayStation 5 and shit, with PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. If they just came out in 2018, man, I can't even believe I'm saying this, or even in 2019 with a PlayStation 5, it just wouldn't seem right. I don't think many people would buy it. Now, the other reason that makes this even worse is that for this generation, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One especially, they released like enhanced versions of those systems basically in the middle after a couple of years of the generation, with the PlayStation 4 Pro and incredibly the Xbox One X. Like the Xbox One X, it's so much more powerful than the base Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 Pro, even the PlayStation 4 Pro. So it kind of seems like a new generation, a new kind of system of the next generation kind of thing. So what the fuck are they gonna do when they release? They're gonna release something even stronger than that so quickly? It doesn't make sense, man. I mean, the PlayStation Pro and the Xbox One haven't been even around for so long, and imagine the people that bought them thinking, okay, this is the hot shit now, and then you know, uh, this year or next year they would come up with a PlayStation 5 and shit. It's just a dumbass idea. It just doesn't make sense, man. Like I've said, the biggest thing is that we kind of got used to with the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, even though they were the exception. I think it's going to be kind of like the new standard now. Console like that should last longer. It should be like a longer investment because there's so many games, and with the downloadable shit you get from the PS Store and what have you, so much more software that they can just put on there. So I don't feel it's necessary. I mean, for me, I don't even like, I really wouldn't care if it comes out in 2021. I mean, maybe even longer than that. It's pushing it. I mean, of course I probably wouldn't care, but it's just doesn't seem right, man. I mean, I guess maybe I'm a different animal. For me, the graphical fidelity and the improved graphics and shit, where they update all that stuff and give us more powerful hardware and the systems, I don't care that much about it. I've got the regular PlayStation 4 Slim and I'm happy with it. But I realize not everyone is the same, but you have to realize with what they did with the enhanced versions they released recently. I don't even remember, like, when did the PlayStation 4 Pro come out? 2015? Maybe 2016? I don't remember, but I don't think it's been that long, like around maybe not even 2 years. And the Xbox One X, even less than that. So yeah, because of that, and because we're used to from the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 lasting so long, I feel like people just expect these to last just as long, or at least long in general. Just not the standard 5 years, 6 years, just maybe 8 years, maybe 9 years, that kind of thing. Maybe that's pushing it. I mean, we're talking from 2013 to, let's say, 2020, 2001. That's 8 years. I think, give or take, that might be all right. 8 years. So yeah, and they kind of, when they're gonna bring out the PlayStation 5 and whatever the Xbox One is gonna be, they definitely need to bring something, make them like a big like a big leap from this PlayStation 4, from PlayStation 4 Pro and shit. I mean, otherwise it's just pointless. At this point, they're basically computers, PCs and shit. So I don't know. Maybe they're gonna do what Nintendo does, release something that is like a portable and becomes a console. I think that might be the future, actually. We never know. That might be the new thing. But anyways, guys, these are just my thoughts. I'm glad I saw that shit on vgchartz. Hopefully it makes people just shut up about stupid ass ideas like PlayStation 5 being released this year and shit. That's dumb. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends. What's up?